right, good morning. It is day number 5, and we are going to be seeing the glaciers today. You go into like a little space, go back by the glacier, they spin the ship around, and then you kind of head out. And that's supposed to happen at about 9 a.m. And right now it's about 7. I got up and I am up in the observation lounge holding a seat so that we have space for everybody and not too crowded and all that kind of thing. And no one here yet. There's a few that are just kind of staggering in, but in just a few minutes, I'm sure this will be packed because there were a whole bunch of people down at the buffet when I filled up my cup that were like, we need to hurry. So that's today. We're going to get to see glaciers. So definitely making those memories and not dreams. And hopefully we get to see and catch some amazing shots because the scenery is just going to be beautiful. So have a great day. Yes, I did get it. I saw the little one start and I was like, I'm staying right here. Look at the wave that it's making afterwards. It's like a tsunami. Yeah, that was a really big one.
are carrying the potato, you have to show us a little dance moves until you get to the bucket. Because our audience are hungry now. They need 3 potatoes, okay? You gotta drop that on the silver bucket, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big hand to Taylor. Go, Taylor! Drop the first potato.
Okay, so I have a little bit of time to do a check-in for the evening on day 5 on Norwegian Sun. And dinner went really well tonight. It was a lot faster than it had been. We also did switch it up and go to the more formal dining room. A little bit more experienced staff. It just flowed a lot easier and a lot quicker. The presentation on the food on a few other things was a little off. Like the stuffed mushrooms, if I would have done it off of looks, I would have never tried them. It did not look very appealing, but they tasted great. And then all the other menu items were really good, served warm, all that kind of thing. Drinks came at a reasonable time. After that, we went to the Sail Away band playing like ladies hits in the Bliss Lounge. It was good, a lot of like slower dancing kind of songs. So it was a nice way to end like right after dinner. Then they did a game show where like it's kind of like you try to guess a puzzle by the letter. And then in order to get your points, you also have to do a challenge. So it was interesting. Could have been a little bit better executed, but by the end they were kind of getting the hint. And of course it relies upon the participants. So yeah, it was okay, but definitely could probably go and improve on that. And now we are sitting waiting for the back in the day 80s music show. So I'm sure they won't let us film a whole lot anymore in this one, but I'll try to get a few pictures snuck in. So we'll see you after the show. Okay, so further ado, it is 10:15 and now the casino is closing in 15 minutes. Welcome to the sun. I wanna play the game of love. Come on. Na, 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 na. Baby, give it up. Yeah. That's what I am. Come on, say. Oh. Right, good night everyone, and I can actually say good night tonight. It is just a little bit before 11. It's going to be an early day tomorrow, so I wanted to make sure to go and make sure we were rested and able to get everything done that I need to get done tonight before heading out for tomorrow. Tonight's activities were good. It was the Back to the 80s band, Back in the Day band, whatever it's called. They do a pretty good job, especially for a cruise ship. Their guitarist is amazing. I don't know where they found him, but he could shred. Oh, he does so good. But a lot of high energy in that show, so it kind of kept off the day because the Glacier Park was absolutely breathtaking. Definitely has to be on most people's bucket list because pictures and videos just don't do it justice. They don't. I will flat out say it. I tried to do my best to get the best shots, but it's amazing in person. Just the colors, you can't even describe them or capture them. So after that, then we just kind of hung out. I did take a little bit of a nap, and then it was dinner time. Like the Glacier Park lasted a few hours. So yeah, and then dinner time. Dinner went so much better. Now that we went to the formal dining versus like the casual dining. But the formal one, you can tell that they had the more experienced servers and just the flow and quickness was so much better. So I might have to go and actually like wear some decent clothes so we can keep going there. I just hate changing like outfits 3 times a day, I'll be honest. But no, the service was really good and very personal and wanting to talk and all that kind of stuff. So it was a lot of fun. The music and game show were fun. I did a little bit of review on that already. Went to the 80s show. After the 80s show, we went and listened to some music there in the Bliss Lounge. It was fun. They were doing 80s night, so it was a lot of just fun, upbeat songs. Really, really good. And it was the Sailaway Band again, so they are amazing. They are really able to kind of play everything. They were playing 50s and 60s last night and 80s tonight, and then like they were doing pop at the Sailaway party. So super talented musicians again, still on the Sun. Went to the casino at like 10:10. Just we were gonna play for a little bit, and at 10:15 they decided to tell us that they were closing, that they weren't going to be open tonight. So that was kind of a bummer and a letdown. Like, what else is there to do now that you closed the casino, which was kind of our only other form of entertainment? But it is what it is. They closed down. So we went back to the Bliss, and they were finishing up the 80s music. So that went until like 10:45. And then they were going to come back at 11 and play like one last set, which was going to be just like their late night music, which tends to be slow. I honestly did not wait around to see what they were going to play tonight. But after that, there's nothing else to do. They will have the set from 11 to 11:45, and then everything is now closed. So just remember that if you're going to bring like a younger crowd or more of a night crowd onto the Sun, is bring card games or something to keep you occupied after like 11:30. So but no, definitely a great day. Glaciers were beautiful. I did learn something that I have not seen in other vlogs. When we are in Glacier Bay, they do not give out any like disposable items that could possibly go off the ship. So that included garnishes in your drink, the like napkins and coasters that go under your drinks, straws. All of that stuff was not allowed while we were in the Glacier Bay. So that was just kind of odd, because like, they served me a drink and I wanted to stir it, and I couldn't stir it because there was no straw. So just a note to self. I thought it was interesting. I totally understand that they're trying to preserve the glacier as long as they possibly can, and I get it. But it was just kind of odd. I was like, oh, well, I never kind of realized that that was a rule, but it was. So tomorrow, another early day, and it's gonna have some exciting things. It's gonna be like road ride, and then gold panning and dog sled supposedly. So we shall see what tomorrow holds. But today was a great day, full of beauty, and definitely making those memories and not dreams. So have a good night, y'all.